What's up, everybody? It's your girl. I'm back again for another video. So, in this video, I want to talk about um, modern day feminism and how I think it's ruining the modern day woman. I'm not talking about the kind of feminism, long ago when women were fighting for basic rights. So this is no disrespect to that movement. I believe women should have rights. What I'm against is modern day feminism. And if you're not familiar with that, you can, after this video, just look up modern day feminism, who they are, what they represent, and you'll see basically a bunch of crazy ass women that yell, scream, cuss, and act like fools to try to get their point across. And they're very unstable, and they've come up with all these phrases such as hate speech, they get triggered, and safe spaces. It's a joke. I always say there's two things in this world that I cannot stand. One is a liberal, and one is a feminist. And God help us, don't get me around a liberal feminist. So let me get right into the video. I have many things I want to discuss. I hope I could fit it all into this one video. I think feminism is ruining women today. I think there's a lot of things that's ruining women, but it really ties into feminism. It's this movement where women, they want equality to men. They think they're equal to men. They think that they can do all the same things a man can do and be just like a man. And I think it's bullshit, but I think it's just causing this society of very unhappy, insecure, and broken women. Because, and let me just say this, everything I'm about to say is my opinion, but it's based off my personal experiences. There's exceptions to every rule, because I know a lot of women will probably get in my comment section or tell me, you're a woman, so you feel like that about all women. Well, what about yourself? Like I said, there's exceptions to every rule. I am one of those exceptions. You might be one of those exceptions, but everything I'm about to talk about is my experience. I'm not talking about everyone in the whole world. I'm talking about women that I personally have seen or that I personally know. Now, back into it. I think that, like I said, it's creating a society of very broken, insecure women because they're trying to live up to being just like a man and doing the things that men can do. And we're just not naturally designed that way. I believe in, obviously, women were created, whether you believe it's by God, nature, Mother Nature. I am not a religious person, but I do believe that nature created me to be more emotional than a man, more nurturing than a man, not as physically strong as a man. And I don't understand why women just can't accept that that's the way it is. Naturally, men are the stronger species, both physically and emotionally. And again, I know there's exceptions to every rule because a lot of men today are a lot more softer and emotional than men in the past. And I'll make a separate video about that another time because that's a whole nother topic. But I'm going to focus on ladies right now. So that's just the way it is in nature. So I don't understand why people insist on going against nature and the way we're designed to be, according to our gender and our species. So, and I'm just going to say right now, because it ties into the topic, I don't have a lot of female friends. I never got along well with women. I've had a lot of friends over the years. Obviously, I've had a lot of best friends, a lot of good friends, a lot of female acquaintances, but I've always had issues with my friends being jealous of me. trying to compete with me, talking about me, being fake and phony. I I can honestly say at 32 years old right now, I stand with um, not a whole lot of friends. I really don't have any female friends that I could call up and bullshit with on the phone and go out and do things with. I have acquaintances, but nobody's solid that I can honestly say is not going to talk about me, is not going to be jealous of me, is not going to try to compete with me, hate on me, you know? And that's just the way it is. I've always had issues with women being like that. Now me, I'm as loyal as a dog to my friends. I I'm trustworthy, and like I said, I'm loyal. I'm not jealous. I'm very secure with myself. I don't hate on my friends. I've had a lot of friends that I thought looked better than me, and props to her. I don't really get jealous like that. I'm just very secure with myself. There's just no reason to be jealous. So, um, it just ruined a lot of my friendships. I have had some really great friendships over the years, but nothing that's life lasting. And yeah, I really don't have any female friends. I have a lot of female acquaintances. And most of those acquaintances, I can honestly say, are very insecure. And I can't stand, when we would go places when they would say things like, I'm fat, I'm ugly, I don't want to go, I don't look good in this. I just can't stand that kind of stuff. I have a very low tolerance for it. So I really stay to myself. I just focus on my children, and, some family, and just doing things that I enjoy, and, just living life. But yeah, I just think women today are just, they're becoming ruined. I was raised by my grandparents, and I was just raised differently. Women, back then spent more time at home. They cooked meals from scratch. They cleaned the house, and they took care of the children. And some of them did work, but they still did everything they were supposed to do at home. And I believe that's the way women should be. That's what I do. I cook all my meals. Not talking about no hamburger helper. I cook everything from scratch. I do all the dishes. I do all the cleaning. I take care of my children. I would never expect a man to do those things, because I just don't think men were designed to do that. I don't think they were designed to get up in the middle of the night and take care of a newborn baby, change diapers all day, do dishes, cook. I think that a woman is better for that job. I believe a man is a protector and a provider. A woman can be a provider too, but she still needs to come home and run the house. Um, and I know a lot of you are not going to agree with me on that, and that's fine. But like I said, this is my video, my opinion, and no one's going to be able to change my opinion on that. That's how, I watched my grandmother do all those things. Even if she worked till 5, 6 o'clock in the evening, she came home, we had a hot meal cooked, and she took care of us. She never expected my grandpa to do all those things. He came home from work, he ate his meal, and he was able to take a shower and go to bed. And I don't see anything wrong with that. I had a lot of female acquaintances I would hear complain about their boyfriend or husband, talking about, he won't pick up his shit, he won't clean up anything, he only changed one diaper today. I don't agree with any of that. I don't think. Now, I'm not saying a man is a king and he don't need to, put his clothes in a dirty clothes basket or bring his dish to the sink. He can do those things. I would expect that, but I don't think he should have to wash the dish. No, and I don't think he should have to wash the laundry and fold it. No, I think that should be the woman's job. So, but anyways, I think men do have a lot of responsibilities, but it's, certain things I don't think they should have to do. That's just the way I think. And I believe women are becoming less nurturing and less, they're still emotional. They can't control that. I think they're more emotional now than they used to be. Women today are extremely emotional, and um, they're becoming less nurturing. there's so many times that I'll see a woman today, especially here in New Orleans. I live in the inner city. I hear a lot of women talking to their children, like they a piece of trash. And this happens on a day-to-day basis. I'll give you an example. The other day I was at Walmart and this little boy, I have a son and he's 2. I could never imagine talking to my baby like that. This little boy couldn't be older than 3 years old and he wanted a candy bar. And he grabbed the candy bar and his mom ripped it out of his hand and said, "Put that candy bar back, motherfucker. Don't you fucking touch that again. I'll fuck you up." And I see this all the time. Women are just not nurturing anymore. It's just this, yeah, it's just, I think, feminism, and there's a lot more that ties into it, but the biggest thing is this feminist movement. It's just destroying women. It's telling women that they can go out, sleep around, hook up, and do the kind of things that a man naturally could do and not become emotionally attached and still be happy. And it's not true. It's creating all these single mothers, and it's just ruining women. Women are not designed to be able to get into a sexual relationship, especially with somebody they really like, and detach from them. Typically, when a woman sleeps with a man she really likes, she's going to become more, probably fall in love with them and become very attached to them. And I know a lot of ladies are going to say, "Oh, I don't get attached. I don't get emotional." Yeah, right. You either bullshitting yourself or it's causing you to become very insecure. Because like I said, I don't know many women today that are secure with themselves. Even them chicks on TV like the Kardashian sisters and all the celebrities that seem like they real confident and they got their shit together. If they so confident, then why are they blowing up their lips with lip injections and blowing their tits up and putting Fix-A-Flat or whatever that shit is they injected in their asses, silicone, Why are women doing those things if they so secure with themselves? And don't give me that shit, "Oh, we just want to look good." And you wear makeup too. Yeah, I wear makeup, but I'm not out getting surgery, I'm a woman and I believe I should fix myself up. I do my hair and makeup every morning. I don't need to. I just like to. But I'm not about to go get my lips injected because I think I need to have bigger lips to be more attractive. I'm not about to go, have a Brazilian butt lift or go get some silicone stuffed in my ass or in my tits. No, I'm not going to go get liposuction to make my waist smaller because I think that would make me look more attractive. No, I'm happy with the way I naturally look. And if I do think I need to lose weight or gain weight or whatever, I can do that with diet and exercise. I don't need to go get surgery. There's just so many women out there doing these things, and it's because they're insecure. I I just can't believe that. And then they're looking at these other girls on YouTube, like especially these big makeup gurus, and a lot of them have had plastic surgery, and they wear way too much makeup, like a drag queen would, that kind of makeup. And they're wearing the fake eyelashes and the fake this and the fake that. And if you got to walk around like that every day, you're probably not secure with yourself. And another thing I wanted to say is I hear a lot of women bashing men. Again, it's this feminist stuff. Bashing men, everything's men's fault, and really it's not men that I hear criticizing women as much. It's women criticizing women. Another example would be when a woman gets fixed up, and let's say her purse don't match her outfit. Because I use the same purse everywhere I go. I do not have purses that match everything. I have one purse and I use that purse every day. I don't give a shit if it matches or not. I just don't have time to be worried about my purse matching. So if a woman walks out her house with her purse not matching, I can promise you right now, when a man sees me walking up the street, he ain't worried about my purse matching my outfit. it would be some women saying that, oh, her purse don't match her outfit. Oh my God, you know, and that's what I mean. It's typically not men that are doing those kind of things, you know. It's women. Women are breaking women down because I hear women blaming this on men all the time. You know, oh, he a deadbeat. He a loser. He don't appreciate women. It's his fault. You know, it's my ex's fault. Well, women need to start taking some responsibility for the things that they're doing. You know, feminists are teaching women that they can go hook up and sleep around and meet a man at a bar and sleep with them and go on about her life the next day as if that's not going to affect her and bring her self-esteem down. And let's say when a woman gets pregnant because she's out hooking up, ladies, when you get pregnant and it's from a guy that you just been sleeping with, you can't call him up and be like, hey, I'm pregnant. You need to be a father and you need to step up and be a man and do what's right. If I was a man, I'd be like, you better fuck off with all that. You know, I don't think that's right. If you was out sleeping around and being reckless with your body, it's not just the man's fault. It's your fault too, and you need to take responsibility for that. I'm tired of seeing these single mothers and these single women running around with a bunch of kids from a bunch of different men talking about, yeah, my baby daddy a deadbeat, you know, that motherfucker a deadbeat dad and a loser. Well, it's your fault too. You chose to sleep with him. You chose to be reckless. This is the consequences. Women know that they're the ones that get pregnant. Women know that they're the ones that are going to have to deal with the pregnancy and the baby when you're out being reckless. So if you know that, why not try to be a little more responsible? You want to sleep around and be like that? Then wear protection. Take some birth control. But especially in today's time, we got freaking 31 flavors of birth control out there, like Baskin and Robbins, but you can't take some damn birth control? You know? It's just ridiculous. And then you want to blame it on the man. You know, the man doesn't get pregnant. You know, yes, he impregnates you, but he's not the one that gets pregnant. So he can go out and be a little more reckless than you can. You're the one that's going to be stuck with the pregnancy. But then feminists have taught women, well, if you get pregnant, just go out and get an abortion. And I don't agree with that either. I think abortion is murder. I'm very against it. I think that if it's going to be legal, it needs to be done in a hospital, and it needs to be for extreme cases such as a rape or incest, and it needs to be documented. Like, you can't just go in there and say, I got raped, I need an abortion. It needs to be, you need to go through the process of, reporting the rape, having the rape test done and all that stuff. I think it should not be, you're pregnant and, Saturday morning you can go get an abortion. Because every Saturday the abortion clinic by my house is popping. So I guess they do abortions on Saturday. I don't know. I never had one, but I see a lot of women over there in and out on Saturdays. It shouldn't be like that, and that's my opinion. I think it by giving women that easy outlet to get abortions for being irresponsible just creates more irresponsibility. Why not address being more responsible, and we wouldn't have all these unwanted babies being born if women would just be a little more, responsible with their bodies and their wombs and their uteruses, but they respond by blaming it all on men. You didn't slip and fall on his dick. So